Welcome back to another edition of From the Heart. Today's message from the book of Luke 1 verse 45 is genuinely inspiring. Luke, a physician, provided valuable insights into Jesus' interactions with others, capturing the essence of his teachings and impact on people's lives. The setting of most of the events Luke wrote about took place in Galilee and Judea. Luke 1 verse 45 states, "Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her." Blessed is she refers to a woman who is considered fortunate or favored by God. The phrase, "who has believed," tells us that blessings come to the woman who has faith, trust, and confidence in God's promises. In the phrase, "that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her," the promise refers to God's divine plan or covenant, a sacred agreement between God and his people. This covenant includes God's promise to bless and protect his people, to guide them, and to provide for their needs. The woman's belief in this promise brings her blessings. Overall, this verse celebrates the faith of a woman who trusts in God's faithfulness and believes that his promises will be fulfilled. It emphasizes the impact of faith and the blessings that follow from it. The message underscores the importance of faith and trust in something greater than ourselves. In our daily lives, we can foster trust in our abilities, in others, and in the divine. Trusting that things will work out, even in the face of adversity, can bring about a sense of peace and resilience. For instance, I remember a time when I was facing a difficult medical decision. I had to trust in God's guidance to navigate through it. I remember the surgeon coming over to me just as I was going under and telling me that she was going to take good care of me. God knew how I felt at that moment. He knew I needed reassurance, and he sent it to me in the form of my surgeon. The next thing I remember is waking up and being told everything had gone in my favor. I made a full recovery, glory to God. My strength and resilience to persevere, and eventually, my medical situation working out entirely in my favor is because of God's promise to bless and protect me because I am one of his people. Just as the woman in the verse believed in God's promises, we can apply this by believing in our promises to ourselves and others. Whether it's a commitment to personal growth, a promise to be kind, or a commitment to a goal, our belief in these promises can shape our actions. Your actions, no matter how small, can make a significant difference in nurturing and strengthening your faith. We must also show gratitude by acknowledging the blessings around us. We become more aware of our abundance when we acknowledge the good things in our lives. Gratitude shifts our perspective and helps us appreciate the small miracles and promises fulfilled. Promises take time to unfold. As the woman waited for God's fulfillment, we can practice patience and perseverance. Whether waiting for a dream to come true, healing from a setback, or achieving a goal, trust that the process is part of the promise. This means the journey towards fulfilling a promise is as important as the end result. It's during this journey that we learn, grow, and develop the qualities necessary to fully appreciate and understand the promise. Patience and perseverance are essential in this process as they help us to stay hopeful and committed, even when the fulfillment of the promise seems distant or uncertain. Also, encourage those around you to keep their faith and believe in the promises made to them. Sometimes, our words can be the catalyst for someone else's hope. Remember, blessings come not only from what we receive, but also from what we give, how we love, and how we live out our beliefs. Lastly, here are some ways to nurture and strengthen your faith. Number 1, it is good to pray. Set aside time each day for prayer. Connect with your inner self, express gratitude, and ask God for guidance. Engaging in quiet reflection can deepen your spiritual connection. Number 2, read the Bible. Read scriptures and reflect on their teachings, stories, and wisdom. Consider discussing the text with others and explore these texts in depth. Number 3, fellowship. Engage with a supportive community of like-minded individuals. Attend religious services, join study circles, or participate in spiritual retreats. Sharing experiences, discussing beliefs, and supporting one another can strengthen faith. Number 4, go out and enjoy nature. Whether walking in the park, sitting by a river, or hiking in the mountains, nature can evoke a sense of wonder and connection to something greater. Use these moments to reflect on God and all the wonders He creates. Number 5, participate in acts of kindness and service. Practice compassion and kindness toward others. Acts of service, whether big or small, can reinforce your faith. Volunteer, help a neighbor, or contribute to a cause you believe in. Number 6, keep a gratitude journal. Write down things you're thankful for each day. Focusing on blessings can shift your perspective and strengthen your faith, even during challenging times. Number 7, mindfulness. Be present in the moment. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Notice the divine in everyday life. Number 8, seek spiritual guidance. Consult spiritual leaders, mentors, or counselors. Discuss your doubts, questions, and experiences. Their insights and guidance can provide clarity and encouragement. Number 9, learn from adversity. Challenges and setbacks are opportunities for growth. Instead of losing faith during difficult times, view them as lessons. Trust that there's a purpose behind every experience. And number 10 is to celebrate traditions. Participate in traditions associated with your faith. These practices create a sense of continuity and connect you to generations of believers. Remember that faith is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting in God's purpose for your life, trusting the unseen, and finding meaning in your journey. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through parts of the Bible. I'm interested in what the book of Luke 1 verse 45 means to you. Your unique perspective could significantly enrich our discussion. I'd love to hear your distinct interpretation of this verse. Let's engage in a meaningful discussion together. Remember, this is not just a one-way conversation, but a platform for us to learn and grow together. As you go about your day, may you find peace and strength in the words shared. Go in peace, and may the armor of God always be with you. This message is from the heart. Also, I invite you to consider liking and subscribing to this channel. Doing so will help grow our community and foster a space for meaningful religious discussions and interpretations.